Hello. My eyeball is still acting up a little bit. So, I'll try my best. But, yeah, there will be times when I gotta, like, look away and stuff. Ugh. Yeah. Ugh. The day has finally come. It's kinda spookily close, actually. They're right there. It's right there. And of course, do I still have the link? I don't have the link. I gotta go grab the link. Cause I gotta link the link immediately. Ain't no chances. No chances. Oh no! Warden! He's gone. Tragic. Where's... There it is. Just in case. Just in case. But of course. Yeah, I guess I ain't gonna delay on, right? I'm just gonna take the day to just enjoy what Shadowverse is. You know? I would say what it was, but it's still here. And that community server probably still gonna happen. I do worry that, like, you know, maybe it's like, oh man, I mean, at the same time, they're not talking like they're in trouble or nothing. So, who knows? But, still, they have not reached their goal. Actually, I can show the goal. I can show the status of it. Okay. Wow. Behold! Our bed off. $670 remain. Is there a time limit? I would assume it would be here, but I'll ask you. You know, actually, hold up. Before anything, we go over here, because I've been so, I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it. And then I was like, I was gonna do it before stream, and then for some reason, I was like, no, I'll just do it after stream. But that doesn't make any sense. I gotta do it now. Right? Because it's like, I got a show that I believe in the cause. Talks, cool. Just get adjusted a bit, but the minimal needed to make the server was funded. Got it. Nice. Regardless, I'll still do the thing. Because believing in causes, pretty hype. And doing what's gotta be done. To support. Very good. Trying to think of hold up, there's more I gotta do. There's stuff that needs to be done. Because it's just... You hate to see it. You know? A game that's lived as long as Shadowverse, they'll just be like, oh yeah, we're shutting it down. Nothing else to see here, folks. Like, what? What do you mean by that? There's actually a lot of hoops I gotta jump through. Personally. It's really not that hard to do the thing, but... I just gotta do this stuff. I gotta do it. Very important. Oh my god. Or not, fair enough. You know, I was... Wow. Wow, that's incredible. I'm trying to log into PayPal. And they're all like, oh man. Even though I remember there was some stuff and there was some reasons why I disconnected stuff. So I guess it's a good thing that I'm not doing this in the first place. But they're just like, hey, yeah, if you want to log into PayPal, you gotta set up another way of logging in. And it's like, what? What the hell's the point of my password? But alas, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. If they don't want me to use them, that's okay. That's okay. We have other methods. We have ways of doing this. Okay. I mean, surely they wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, surely not, right? I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just double checking, triple checking. I'm a paranoid little freak. It's very important. Joke's on them. I already did. I already did. There we go. There we go. I've done the thing, and don't mind them telling me to customize my profile. Unfortunately, that's about all I can offer. I can't really put in the big numbers like a tool here. And anonymous with the $1,000. Why would you anonymize yourself? Too humble for your own good. And of course, I'm not going to neglect Kenneth just because he's sub 100. We appreciate you, Kenneth. Great stuff. Great stuff. And there we go. I have made the number unwhole. We need someone to go in there and make the number whole again. I guess it is still a whole number, but it ends in a 5. Why would anyone want the number to end in a 5? It's horrible. Truly only a monster would add a donation without a 0 at the end. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm shafting Kenneth again. Wait, Kenneth. Kenneth, no, I didn't mean it. I was talking about myself, Kenneth. Okay, either way. Wop. Game. I was hoping we'd be able to do one more pack opening. It's not looking like it. Technically, if I refresh this mission, there's a chance. There's a chance. We lost. Like, I don't even have like a super big plan for today. I had thought about being like, oh man, what if we did a tournament? But I wouldn't even know how to set that up. And I'd probably spend the whole day figuring out how to organize the bracket. And then it would be EOS already. But it's like, man, I had this vampire deck that I never got to make. I don't even remember the cards in this vampire deck. This is fashionable fiend. Got some big lips. Right? I wonder if it matches the fang size. I'm a little late to get bats out. Summon bats. Unevolve the bats. God, you got bats. All the bats. Oh yeah, lots of bats. Bats. Wait, what was it? Oh yeah. Of course, as if I don't know the Vania cards. I like these choice ones. Where you get to set the card and you get to flex the card in based on the situation. It's neat. On Clash, summon a bat. This is the good stuff. This is the good stuff. This is bats. Bats. 6 damage. Summon a forest bat. Summon a bat. End your turn. If Wrath is not active for you, deal 1 damage to your leader. Otherwise, restore 3 defense to your leader. Fun little way to counter Wrath, too. Man, Wrath is aggressive, bro. Sure enough, there's no Wrath in this deck. Because Wrath scares me. So many bats. in your turns. I'm gonna bat if Finale Force Bat is in play. Then if there were 4 cards in your area, fair enough. I guess it really, yeah. I mean that's not wrong. From turn ended, destroy this amulet and deal X damage to the enemy later. Oh. Oh, wait, yeah, because then this just stays out forever. That's fine. It's a shame. I would love to make this deck. Yeah, let me check my cards. Just yeah, oh! That's not enough. That's not enough. Sure enough, it's like, oh yeah, that's right, because if I do this, I'm gonna have to resave my user data. Oh well. It's not like it's hard. I'm like, oh, man, they're probably bad. Or like, I'm not really working them the way that I should. But the mermaids are so fun. I love the mermaids. Where it's just, you slam it down, give it +1 defense to Dragoncraft. +1 defense to Dragoncraft. This one isn't, but is still mermaid. It's still mermaid. And it's just a fun little defender, right? Because you keep stacking the +1s on it. And this follower has at least 3 defense. Synergizes with all the mermaid stuff. This one is specifically on discard. You get to just summon her for free. Which is like very light synergy with Blazing Dragon. Very light, but mermaid mentioned. Wait, this guy's nuts. Oh, but of course, the mandatory. Honestly, this probably should be a 3 count, but meh. Meh. And like, Debonair, love him to bits. Love him to bits. I probably shouldn't have this many Debonairs. But Evo Death Touch! Evo Death Touch! Evo Bane, pardon. Gotta use the game's terms. Because technically, this lets me eliminate 2 guys. Assuming there's a lot of defense. But it's not like it needs to scale that high. Because it is the defense of the leader after Evo. So what? At the absolute latest, against, you know, decks that don't scale the number, you'd need like 8, maybe? What's the highest defense? 13? I don't even know if there's a way to check. Can I sort by defense? A+. Alright, we're gonna have to... Okay, there's 10. You? Just a tiny little plague giver. -8 to all enemy followers. Twilight Dragon. Change the enemy leader's maximum defense to 8. If you have at least 2 cards in your deck, truly an impossibility. Who would ever? Banish cards from your deck until the... Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Understood. Yeah, until there's one left. So yeah, I mean, at the same time, lowering the enemy's defense to 1 is really good. I assume this card has a really easy slam dunk into victory. Just the simplest combo known to man, considering this is Portal. And there are artifacts with Storm. Right? Astolfo! Sorry, it's a gut response. I know it's not the same one. I know. Holy Cavaliers, give them Storm and evolve them. Oh wow. Rush Bane 5/8 Crystal. You can get a 5/8 on turn 3? With Rush and Bane. Oh no, you don't get your Holy Cavaliers. Oh no. I have a 5/8 on turn 3. What are you talking about? No wonder it's a legendary. Of course. I mean, it's busted. It's busted. Yep, there's Ultimate Bahamut. Oh my god. If you've used at least 50 play points this match. Yeah, because here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Here's my Bahamut was released, right? What is it? Alabast Bahamut? What's Proto Bahamut do? The enemy return, deal 3 damage to all the followers, and then 1 damage to the enemy leader. Yeah, it's just a little bleh. Because he's sad and restrained and pathetic. But yeah, 3 damage to all followers, and 1 damage to the enemy leader. As if this could keep Bahamut. Anyway, Accelerate 7. For this? For 3 damage. To everyone. Accelerate 7? Fair enough. But, Alabast. Let me see if I can't... give it a look really quick. Yeah, Alabaster Bahamut. Yeah, because this card came out in the most recent set. And it's all like, oh man, he's broken. It's a neutral card, and you just get to... And sure enough, banishing all crests is a big deal, right? This is the first time we've had crest removal. Its ability to interact with Earthright stuff Pretty crazy. Right? But at the same time, like, because it's one of those things that I just, you can't look at me and say, oh, this is insane, this is broken, and like, absolutely, you know, it shuts down certain things very well. I'm not trying to deny that. Ultimately, you can recover from it, right? Especially if you're playing an open deck format, you know Alabaster Bahamut is in the deck, right? You hold on to specific cards, right? Just for when he gets played. You hold on to it. But back in Shadowverse 1, Ultimate Bahamut, is this the same cost? Same cost? Yeah, the same cost, same everything. It is the Worlds Beyond equivalent of this card. Gets invoked for 50 play points. I don't really know how quick that happens. Right? That's definitely on a per deck basis. You can absolutely run certain decks that give you more play points. And just like, you know, just mash them out. And I guess you could say the same thing, where technically you can invoke him in Worlds Beyond. Because, oh, yeah, Lyria. Right? You could use Lyria to invoke Alabaster. But I was like, meh. This is guaranteed. This is, you don't gotta draw any specific card, you just do it. Oh yeah, because you have to get the invoke. Right? Because otherwise he just destroys all enemy cards. Yeah, so you have to play the invoke. Okay. Which, sure enough, you run 3 of them in your deck. Right? It's unlikely that you're gonna draw all 3. And banish cards from your opponent's deck until there are 5 cards left. Again, I don't know how fast you can get 50 play points. Right? Because even, just assuming you mash out as many as you can, right? No chances. This is but math I absolutely could do in my head, but I'm going to pull up the calculator just because I have been known to make some fuckies. I'm just gonna go. By turn, using everything. Okay, so yeah, I guess by turn 9, the same time you would be playing him in Worlds Beyond. Assuming you have spent every play point, which is not exactly realistic, you're at 45. If you're running a deck that plays additional play points, you're invoking him turn 9. And now, sure enough, it's one of those things where strange Yu-Gi-Oh! This is. Well said, Soundflow. Well said. Yeah, you just do it. Thankfully, we're not quite at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stage, I don't think. Where you just do a bunch of stuff one turn. But yeah, I don't know. It's sort of, there's probably stuff I'm missing, right? Where, like, Alabaster is a lot simpler. You can just play him. And then you get the... But it's still... Just... You gotta wait for turn 9. You gotta wait for turn 9 for both of them. There's so many decks that kill by that turn. Just got a text. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, sure enough, I guess, generally, right? Like, in a casual sense, this kind of card is insane. Just straight up. But there's more counterplay to Alabaster, I would say. Because against Alabaster, by turn 9, right, you still have kind of like half your deck. Maybe more. Maybe less, depending on how much draw you have, right? Which, again, I'll flash Alabaster on screen. Again, just for the sake of comparison, right? And, like, yeah, because just to, like, look at the comments. Wait, this dude buries all current Haven archetypes. So this is just the new neutral that everyone runs right after Odin is getting rotated. Finally, a real Belial counter. True. This one is valid. But it doesn't pick up my mouse. Oh, I pick up my mouse. Oh, well. Wow, Modibus randomly gets a hard counter to every control deck ever, while still having be decent against mid-range. Which, I mean, you know, can't go wrong with it. Hello, Protocol. Welcome in. Yeah, Cresthaven, Evo Abyss, Earthright Rune, and Egg Portal. Gonna be a hard time. Oh, yeah. Which, I mean, because that's the big thing. Cresthaven is not that bad. What up, you crazy Yoshida god? Not much, you know? It is Evo. Evo was a few days ago. But you're not wrong. You could always rewatch it, though. I could not watch it. Understood. My lips sealed. I will not speak a word. Okay. Understood. Enjoy the evil. Wait, Lashena's immune? Wait, hold up. Yeah, properties. Yeah, it's set to capture cursor. Why not captured my cursor? What's that about? There we go. I just had to click it. Yeah, apparently, Lashena is immune. Fascinating. Okay, either way, this is not a world. Oh, whoops. I'm not mean to put that guy on blast. Either way, today is a Shadowverse day, not a Worlds Beyond day. I saw the card, and I couldn't help but draw some comparisons. I was curious, that's all. Yeah, lots of 10s. It does seem like 13 is going to be our big... We gotta check all the Bahamutes. Man, I wish we could play Rage of Bahamut, bro. Just give me Rage of Bahamut, bro. Oh. Yep, destroy all other followers and amulets. Can't attack the enemy leader if 2 or more enemy followers are in play. Dang. Wait, why does that map? But destroy all other followers. I guess, yeah, because they still have a turn to respond. The evil dragon, oh my god. Destroy damage to all followers. Give your leader the following effect so they can turn. Oh, that's fun. We can just make everything do +1 damage. Bavaria deals 12 damage divided between all other followers and the enemy leader. First deal damage to ally followers equal to their defense. Right. So you can just blast your own guys. Reversal Bahamut. Double block. What? Well, I mean, if you've muted me, I suppose I can't even hear you. Like, I mean, I guess, you know, he'll never know that Mena RD actually pulls out the Cammy. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy. He'll never know. And to be clear, obviously jesting. I don't even think Meta has a Cammy. But, you know, nothing like a good hype caster. Just go at things. It's always good. It's always good. Yeah. Unless there's something special here. It would be a disgusting fish. A disgusting, horrible fish. If you have 10 play point orbs, subtract 10 from the cost of the card. Oh, I see. It's just guaranteed to make it. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait, if you have 10 play point orbs, subtract 10 from the cost of this card at the end of your turn. So, wait, so if you have... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So if you wait 2 turns, does this thing cost 0? Because at the end of your turn, you have 10 play point orbs. And so you reduce the cost. There's no operative, only do once, cannot be reduced past 7. It just goes to 0? Oh, that's actually really funny. Just so you can just mash out the big guys. Is Genesis Dragon still just Storm? Some things never change. Can take more than 4 damage at a time. Can attack 3 times per turn. Imagine if it could go negative and refund play point. I mean, I don't see why not. You hold on to it for 3 turns, negative 10. You play Genesis Dragon into actually wait, 30 into this Reston into Genesis for 14 Storm. You may as well. At the start of your opponent's turn, subtract X from the cost of the card. X equals the total amount of damage dealt from attacks or effects by allied followers on your previous turn. Got it. Kinda disgusting? Yeah, because I mean, this is the card. This is it. No. Portal. Right? Because it's, Absolute. Oh, wait, there's more Absolute? No, when a card is destroyed, subtract 1 from the cost of this card. Or if you're a banished enemy follower. Which, I mean, honestly, you may as well have the Banish on deck. You may as well. Absolute Modesty, accelerate 1, deal X damage to an enemy follower, X equals the numbers of artifacts. We're probably not running artifacts here. And then Plague. Right? Because then... You set Pandora, and then you Evo, and then you kill. Yeah, because it's just dealt from attacks or effects, right? So it's not like it needs to target anything in specific. It's not like it needs to be exact. If you do 30 damage to an enemy follower, he costs 0. 0. None. Zilch. I mean, I guess artifacts would still be pretty good here, just because, like, a good old strike artifact. Ah, yeah. What a guy. What a lad. I mean, same. I mean, he was back in my guy Daigo. Yeah, you can't go wrong. You're do 2 damage to the enemy later. Resonance is active. Deal 4 damage instead. I mean, I attempted to work and stuff. Understood. Understood. Take Golden and Frosty. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Seems like a restraint of some kind. You're trying to just trying to keep me frosty? Trying to keep me frozen in an iceberg? Is he? Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, to the ice I shall return. I would say enjoy your work. I mean, actually, yeah, screw it, enjoy your work. Do it. Maybe. Depending on the work stuff, I imagine is true. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, without knowing what to look for, we're gonna be in for a little bit of a problem here. What if I just do damage? I just search damage. Sova! Sova! I mean, it's an extra pip of damage. Is it ideal? Probably not. Because realistically, what do we need, right? We need tolerance to be low. We need tolerance to be 2 minimum. Ideally, we play it turn 8. We just set Pandora, Evo, absolute tolerance for 0 win. The Boom Devil! This is your 10th turn or later, deal 5 damage to all enemies instead. I mean, that's not a bad insurance card. Right, where if you hit turn 10... like, at minimum, what? That's like... Unless their board is really thin, you're going to be hitting 15, which is half the cost. At maximum, you are immediately bringing tolerance down. Yeah, sure. But yeah, we got to very slowly get to the end. Clash of Heroes doesn't really do much. that. Because that is free damage. And I assume this has to be in hand. Go to a card from your hand, put a copy of it into your deck. Wait, discard a card. Wait, so it goes into the graveyard. And there's a card in... That's kind of huge, actually. Normally, this effect is banish. But this is an infinite card printer. Okay, interesting. I don't know what you could do with that in Portals specifically. Yep, enhance 7. Enhance 7 deal 10 damage. Man, enhance 9 deal half the enemy's life pool. I guess it is one of those things where having this guy on deck is still like, oh man. You. How long till EOS? I have an idea for the community. Yes, the whole 3 of us. That's a good question. Let me save the deck really quick. We'll call it U because it's disgusting. I think it's the same timer as the battle pass. Battle pass. How do I check battle pass? The battle pass. 4 hours. Yeah. Yeah, I had thought about like as I was going to sleep, I thought about like putting out a tweet about a tournament. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like I wouldn't even know the logistics of setting up a proper Shadowverse tournament. You with your snowman, me with my cacti. I don't even have my snowman. Actually, I did discard a bronze. Let's check the Snowman Empire. Can I afford the Snowman Empire? No. What do we play now? Just to be 2? Crazy. That's a good question. I don't even know. I've just been looking over stuff. This is the wrong. It's the wrong number. I was just looking over some cards, you know, recollecting on some of the like the woman. I like the giant woman. She's probably not good, but if this revive came in giving us unlimited vials or something, we can do with that. Oh, which it might, you know. Though, at the same time, it is curious because they are keeping count of currencies with the save data backup. So, it's hard to say. But if nothing else, it will be nice that the game is thriving and alive as it can be. Yeah, they can't profit. True. Oh yeah, absolutely. But there's still ways to, like, earn the stuff outside of handing over money. Just within the structure of the game. Everyone is free to play now. True. True. Yeah, draw a card. When Resonance becomes active for you, you gain Bane. Oh, that's goofy. It just keeps losing Bane. I guess it just gains Bane when Resonance is active. It doesn't lose it when Resonance isn't active. Just unfortunate. I don't remember her name. But I like this one. What's this? Give Bane to an allied follower, deal 3 damage to an enemy follower. If at least 10 allied followers have been destroyed this match, deal 3 damage to an enemy instead. Wow! I mean, Puppets probably are the play, just because that way we get our destructions for chastity, we get our damage for tolerance. Craftsman's Pride gives us forged weaponry, which is funny. Because, I mean, the extra +4/+4, kinda huge. Kinda huge in the grand scheme. I'm thinking, you know. Throw some of that in. Throw it in, why not? Or is... Airstrike is 5, 2/2 Storm. It's my favorite card in the game. I'll play Puppets Orcus. Well, I know Orcus is what you're supposed to do, but I'm running around Pandora and Tolerance. Yeah, because I know Orcus has stuff, because it's Orcus. And she does Orcus things. The father! Oh, yeah. I guess it's also, yeah, because it's 8, which is less than ideal. Or I guess the limitless. Whenever cards refuse this cards, I'm gonna puppet and give up. Yeah, because then I guess she does have a way of upscaling the puppet damage, which is pretty big. This card is fused with at least 1 card, so I'm going to. Because, like, even if we never play this Orcus. 6 Storm Ward. Evolve it and this fall. Yeah, I mean. Yeah. Throw her in. Why not? Just throw in 3 of them. If it's too much, we can sort it out later. And by later, I mean we'll never sort it out because this deck is expensive as hell. Yeah, I don't want the counting ones. I don't want them. Back down we go. Very slowly. Actually, wait, I can sort by... 0, and then sort by none. There we go. I'm a genius! Eggman best deck. It was a shit. Hey, but we love that mentality here on the Yuna Yoshida channel. We love repping decks that are not meta. Because I don't know what happened to gaming. I don't know. There's always meta this, meta that. If you're not playing optimally, you're playing wrong. Let people have fun, damn it. If you like a thing, play it. This is a threat. Oh, that's strange. These are such weird cards. Do I want... Oh, wait, this is Rush. I mean, honestly, this might not be bad. Just to have, like, the tools. Yeah, one from the cost of an artifact in your hand. Pet. And then, yeah, no. No. If you have at least 1 play point, restore 2 defense to your leader. Then if you have at least 3 play points, still take. And yeah, that's not playpoint orbs. This is if you have the playpoints still active, presumably. Am I understanding that right? It's like restore that. Yeah, portal. I'll put some mechanization in just because. Have artifact. Oh yeah, it's not summon them all, it's yeah. I really like the Owl Cat girl. She's so fun. Yeah, transform into a fallen angel. 1-3 rush drain. I guess that is a good way to like get an extra pip of damage, but I'm not sure if that's like ideal. I don't really have too much neutral. Okay, we have Allied Destruction. Start of your next turn, put 3 random followers from your deck into your hand. That seems like pretty good draw for this deck. Seems... like... Yeah, I'll put some of that in, sure. Inventor is going to be separate from artifacts. It is an artifact. Hazardous invention. 1 play point. Can't be destroyed by effects. At the end of your turn, if the enemy leader has 10 defense or less, deal 1 damage to a random enemy follower and 1 damage to the enemy leader. We're kind of looking to just blow the enemy up. Enhanced 10, gain plus 10 plus 10! What in that case? And this is going to be artifacts. Oh, it's just resonance. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, yeah, so it's also draw. Trying to get something more convenient for the situation. The start of your opponent's turn, if resonance has been activated for... You know, actually, I guess these banish a card and put it in deck. It's probably worded that way specifically for invokes. Right? Because it's not an exact copy. It's a copy of it. Which is separate wording. At the same time, that could just be a Worlds Beyond thing. Where if you were to have a Bahamut at Invoke, like 40 of 50, and you banish it, it doesn't keep the 40 playpoint count because it is a fresh copy. But I can't say for sure, right? That's one of those things that I have to see. Card is added to your hand from your deck. Change its cost to X and reveal it. X equals a random number between 2 and 10. Does it at least get buffs based on... Okay, yeah, change the speller's attack and defense to YY. Y equals the cost of this card. Okay. Can randomly activate Y of the following effects. I'm sorry, I may hate randomness, but random buffs, I love random buffs. There are exceptions to everything. And besides, 3 damage to all enemy followers. It's beneficial to the deck, alright? If we hit that on a full board, that's so much damage, man! It's so much damage. It's like, it's half of what we need. It's right there. Alright, listen. Wielder of the Cosmos, broken. Beneficial. Whenever an allied follower evolves, but I guess I could put Cutthroat. It's kind of wild to me that I've never pulled this guy, actually. Hold up. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in first. Just because I have to confirm. Oh! Protocol! Thank you very much for the Prime sub. I never clicked the button. I thought you put your Prime on someone else. But many thanks. Like fighting games, you know? I like many fighting games. I like so many fighting games, yes. Which franchise is your fave and which is your main? Now that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Because which franchise is your favorite and which game? Oh wait, no, I see. It's not which game is my main game. It's okay. I understand. That is gonna be a little bit of a tangent, so I'm gonna check Resurgence Legends first. I just gotta make sure. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it seems like Cutthroat isn't actually here. Yeah, Cutthroat isn't in this set, despite being a condemned follower. Oh, right, because it's the thing. It trips me out every time. Sephi is the leader for this, even though her card set is this one. I don't know why it's so twisted. Oh yeah, this is Street Fighter Ken Masters. Oh yeah, no, I'm no Horang player. I all that flamingo stuff, nah, that ain't me. For Tekken, I'm more of a Mishima guy. Reina, of course, female Mishima, yes please. And yeah, her having one less attack button was very helpful for me. Because Tekken has a lot. Tekken has so much. But yeah, just looking over my fighting games, right? Because choosing a favorite game, I guess favorite franchise, technically a different question. And it's a tough one. Oh no. Oh no. I don't even know. I think for the short while I played Mortal Kombat, I played Jackie Briggs. Yeah, my intro to Mortal Kombat was Mortal Kombat 10 with the Kombat Kids. KI is a very strong competitor. It is probably my favorite fighting game of all time. Just because the way the system mechanics are developed in that game are so good. They're so good. Just, I could go for hours just talking about that game. It's so good. Incredible. Jago, phenomenal Shoto, favorite character. No? This is a yes or no question. Which one's a yes or no question? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Meeting does speak for hours. Oh, yeah, don't worry. Not this stream. Not this stream. But we might do one where we just yap about fighting games. Yeah. Favorite franchise? I mean... yeah. What is my favorite fighting game franchise? Because it's been a while since I've played Guilty Gear. Rev 2 is pretty cool. Accent Core, you know, that one's pretty cool too. Unfortunately, not super big on Strive. I'm not a big Strive guy. I almost want to say Dead or Alive, just because of the history it has, and the character behind it, and the amazing, again, amazing system mechanics. Never really gotten too much into Guilty Gear. You like the jiggle physics? Be honest. Well, I mean, okay, now listen. I wouldn't be singing the praises of the game if I didn't like it. I will say that the characters looking as nice as they do is a nice added benefit. I ain't trying to deny that, right? Like, right out the gate. Oh yeah, very political. Oh, absolutely. The most political statement. That's right, we're actually a political channel now. That's just the way it goes. Because, like, even, I started playing the game with Honoka just because... Holy moly! Cute! So cute! But I have drifted from Honoka to Helena, I believe her name is. And just, oh my god, the way that her mix works, and, like, the pressure she can apply with stance, oh, so much fun. So much fun. And of course, Dead or Alive 6 has... Dead or Alive 5 was a game that was... It was given some heat because of the sheer quantity of downloadable content. Yeah. Tournaments for days. But yeah, because it has a lot of DLC. It does. And ultimately, all of that DLC was skins. And, like, if they want to make $7,000 worth of skins, that's their prerogative. You know? Like, whatever, man. And then Dead or Alive 6 happened. And they made colors paid. And if you want to change colors, you have to pay them money to change colors. Which was less than ideal. The wonderful counter system was given a meter that lets you bypass the beautiful, amazing counter system that made Dead or Alive was one of the best fighting games. Like, of course, the game at its core is still Dead or Alive 6, right? It's still a Dead or Alive game, and it still is a good game. It's just there's a lot of asterisks. There's still a lot of asterisks that I am not super fond of. But that's kind of just modern fighting games, where no matter what you look, you're gonna find asterisks. And sure enough, you could say the same about older games. Yeah, I am not very fondant. Mm-hmm. Oh, is that actually how you is that how you spell fondue? There's no way. There's no shot. Oh, well. That's probably cheese. Oh, you're so right. That is cheese. Right. Different thing. Oh, man. Grand Blue. Oh, Grand Blue. What an amazing little game. What? And then they destroyed it, and then they released Rising, and then they put Blue in Rising, and then... Oh, don't worry. The tangent might go just a little bit longer. Oh, yeah, of course. Yes. We are going to spend a stream talking about arena fighters. That is going to happen. I have thoughts, I have opinions, and they will be known, and no one will talk about them because we're the tiniest little channel on Twitch. I guess that's not true. We're not small enough to be considered the smallest, but still. Senran Kagura. Oh, wait. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about other ones, too. I'll take those words and my card fighting game thing. Yes. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you're still working on, like, a stronger version of that, yeah? I guess stronger isn't exactly the right word, but like a newer, a fresher, more modern. Is it going to have simple inputs, Prodigal? The quarters... Playing a card from hand is too hard these days. You gotta find a way to streamline it for the modern audience. It'll take over the world. I believe in you, Prodigal! Oh yeah, pardon. I will leave you to your work. I actually have to use the restroom. I'm gonna go do that. Street killer combat, dead or guilty. And don't forget the French bread games. It's very important. You gotta have some nonsense about, let's take a look here. How nothing can I make this? Yeah, okay, yeah, so, yeah, street killer combat, dead or guilty. Fathom Soul's reverberation of fighting. Not Fathom Soul's reverberation of the soul. Fathom Soul's reverberation of the reverberation of the coming end. I don't know. They got so much. What's that game with ring outs? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Soul Calibur is one. Honestly, a lot of 3D fighters have ring outs. Because you got Soul Cal, you have... Is it called Raging Beast? I don't remember what it's called. Ah, that's a shame. I should know that. Off rip. Fighting games. Bloody Roar. Anyway, yeah, I will be right back, and then, yeah, we'll do things. And by things, I mean we'll continue looking at cards and just enjoying Shadowverse before it explodes. Okay, we're so back. We gotta go back to degenerate deck building. Just the absolute worst of them. Just the deepest, darkest deck we can possibly fathom. Time is now. Back to you we go. Because we got work to do. We still got 16 cards to find. Right, because we got kind of a huge gap here between... 1 and 6. I guess technically this is a turn 3 set, but... We need puppet production. That's what we need. Screw it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the cursed thing. Oh. I promise I pressed 2 Ps. I promise. Enhance 6. Game +4/+4. No, I gotta... I mean, that's pretty good. Okay, what about Invoke? Alright, because if we're looking for horribly cursed things... Wait, yeah, it just plays them. Increase Academy. I mean, yeah, I kind of want that. Schillendrig. Start of your turn if at least 20 allied followers have been destroyed. This batch invoke this card. I don't think fanfare triggers because... Yeah, from your hand using play points. But Match Train is a thing. That's very funny. Can we kill 20 allied followers before turn 8? That's the question. I don't know. But also, as... Yeah, Machina or academic followers. Not what we're looking for. Storm? If at least an allied, but when they have been destroyed this much, to there's damage to all enemies. With the storm? That's kind of busted. Remember that Bahamut that had enhanced 7, deal 3 damage to all the followers and 1 damage to the enemy leader? You remember that? You remember that? Sure enough, this is like, oh no, you have to run a Machina deck. Or an Academy deck. But like, as if those decks are bad. Which I actually don't know if they are. They seem like they have a pretty straightforward... I guess Machina has never really seemed straightforward to me. Academy is pretty linear. Where it's just like, you got the stuff that you need. It's right there. The end of your turn, if Resonance has been activated for you at least 10 times this match, evoke this card. And it's draw? I mean, the problem is Resonance is specifically from draw, yeah? You know, I don't have any resonance-focused portal stuff. But that's gonna be like a lot of artifact stuff, so, you know? You can rush if you have at least 2 play points and resonance is active. Choose to play this card as different choices. Put a random artifact. Yeah, that's artifacts. Golems? I do like golems. Those are some nice golems. The problem is the enhance cost. But I guess you can work around that. If resonance is active for you, transmute this card into Blazing Barrage. From an enemy follower, except change its attacks and defense to... Oh yeah, except changes to its attack defense and then deal 1 damage. Okay, but that it can turn into Blazing Barrage. Deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. The next time your leader takes damage, reduce that damage to 0. What the heck? That's pretty good. Resonance is active for you, gain ward, whatever. Do a real hedgehog. But this is the thing, right, where I'm like, I probably shouldn't be doing this on this deck. Because I need my folks to die. I need my folks to die, and I got a lot of puppets, so I just gotta do more puppets. Put a puppet in your head! That's pretty good. Evil boy! Now we're talking. If resonance is active, remove all effects from this follower except changes to its stack defense. Its stack. For what purpose? No, that's gonna be way later. Oh, hey! Is this guy? It's... I really hope that... Because Chronicles of Destiny is like, hey guys, what's good? This is the last Shadowverse set. We're not doing any more cards from Shadowverse 1. That's how it feels. Right, because I keep looking through cards, and I keep seeing cards from sets that are just Shadowverse 1 cards. But again... I was like, what the heck? Summon an enemy Wheel of Misfortune. Add 1 to the cost of all cards in your hand. That is very funny, but also not very helpful. Like, it's not what we're looking for. But if we do wind up making an artifact, or a resonance thing at some point. Finish an enemy follower with 4 defense or less, put a random artifact card from your deck in your hand, bleh. Deus Ex Machina. I remember this one. Whenever you play an artifact card, get thing. Would you look at that? Whenever you play an artifact card, recover 1 play point. If only there was something for this. If only. Oh, if only there was a card that benefited from the... Oh, yeah, so either way. Put a Gilgamesh into your hand if Resonance is active. Oh, man. I don't remember what Gilgamesh does, so I never clicked him. By 4. Oh, yeah, it's just a neat little way to get him. Candid Hermit Crab. Miriam. Destroy it. Allied Follower. Put a Paradigm Shift into hand. Nah. Crystallize 3, count down 3. And crystallize... Yeah, because then that's... turn 6. 3 damage to an enemy follower. Person that's active. 5 damage instead. Oh my... Summon a Colossus Omega and evolve it. Wait, so it's the thing where you just get it over and over and over and over and over. Of course. Destroy all followers. Throw X defense to your leader. X equals the number of allies destroyed. That was fun. That was probably really good on Shadow, huh? It was good. I guess it's 6 cost, though. Giant Happy Pig! Summon 2 Happy Pigs. Increase your leader's maximum. Evolve a random unevolved allied Happy Pig. I'm gonna need to make a Happy Pig deck. That sounds horribly toxic. Other allied effects. Transform the card and play this match. Transform all enemy followers instead. Reduce damage taken by 1. Very fun. Can attack 2 times per turn. Actually, that's kind of huge. Reduce enemy effectiveness. That's 14 damage. Turn 6. 2 turns before Pandora. Only 2 though, because we still need the middle ground. Again, 6 cost. I can't be looking at this. Banish an enemy follower. Draw a card. Recover 2 play points. If allied followers have evolved. Recover 4 plays. Yep. Either way. Pop goes the puppet. You wouldn't dare. You wouldn't pop my puppets. You wouldn't pop my puppets. It's my job to pop puppets. Pop puppets. Destroy an enemy follower, then deal X damage to a random enemy follower. X equals. Funny and very good for us. Especially, like, yeah, because you have to burn a lot of puppets into some, like, bigger creatures. So that might be... worth considering. It's 5 cost for removal. We already have... Select 2 followers in play. Deal X damage to the first follower and Y damage to the second follower. X equals the attack of the second follower. Y equals the attack of the first follower. Can be played only when 2 targetable followers are in play. But of course! Isn't this the same thing as the Clash? Clash of Heroes? Isn't... Isn't this the same thing? Wait, there's multiple gun lords? There's more? I need to make a giant woman deck. This is a requirement now. I didn't know there were more. What? Why are there more? Who is this woman? Okay. The super cute hunter. I don't know if I'd say super cute. It's pretty cute. Until the end of your opponent's turn, reduce defense restored to your leader by... Or 2-1. Not by 1. 2-1. Not bad. Also destroy amulet. Well, that's broken. Wait, do we have free evos? Angel of Chaos is a free evo. Oops. I'll have to remember this guy though, because that's pretty good for damage. Exits. Pull off this follower. Because these are like kind of specific. You have more evolution points than your opponent. Draw a card, which is like, eh. Yeah, that's way later. At least 3 enemy followers are in play, and no other followers in play. Evolve. Oh hey, Ilgano. I assume that's how you pronounce it. No. If the builder is at least for defense, put a wretched to rest. Oh, yeah. Ah, I see. The orb! The orb! Yes, now we're talking. Whenever an allied follower is destroyed, subtract 1 from this amulet's countdown. Whenever an allied follower evolves, subtract 2 from this amulet's countdown. Sword, summon an avatar of desecration. For Bane, at the end of your turn, randomly put 2 different portal craft followers from your deck into play. That seems questionable. I don't know if I want to be playing my guys like that. So I have a lot of like fanfare stuff. I assume this is if I'm running like amulets. The Wandering Chef. Sorry, I don't know if that's something just hurt a little bit. Okay, but yeah. Once your turns, whenever this follower attacks your defense, whenever its attack defense is increased by an effect, which we don't really do that all too much. Nakay, Warring Thunder. Enhance 5, evolve this follower. Wow. Wait a minute. They were put on a card together. For unknown reasons. Give both leaders the following effect. Allied fanfare effects will not activate. What part of evolve this follower did they know? Oh, yeah, evolve this follower. Summon a master sleuth. That's not bad for murder. I mean, yeah, and I guess it is 5 cost enhance. Which is something for that range. Last words, deal X damage to a random enemy follower. X equals the number of times that the allied followers have evolved this match. Am I... This might be too spread. But, like, at the same time, I kind of like... It's like, that's what I'm looking for. That's puppets. That's enhance 5, add puppet. Lunala! I'm so glad she's in the fighting game. I know very little about her, but she's fun. And destroyed this match. Evolve this follower. Would you look at that? Put a facsimile into hand. I guess it is facsimile, apparently. Put a copy of random allied follower played this turn, excluding Lulu Finger A, into your hand. I might need more puppets. I might need to just start prioritizing puppets. Yeah, it's like, this guy... Eh. Where the puppets at? Whoa, 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 whoa. Woman in the bathtub. What are you doing in the bathtub? Oh well, you know, to each their own, to each their own. Well, we can take the loot. I'm not putting the loot in this deck, no thank you. Gizmo Enthusiast, discard a card from your hand, draw a card, no. Back to puppet. I need more puppets. Lococo. Enhance 5. Transform an enemy follower into Lococo's teddy bear, which gives us puppets every turn start. Yeah. But that's also... Enhance 5. I need more guys. It's like, this guy's kind of... As much as I love Wielder of the Cosmos. Wait, gain the ability to evolve for 0 Evo points. It's optimal. Trust, he's perfect. Does so much. Enhance 7, gain 3/3, and put 2 puppets in your hand during your turn. Whenever another allied follower evolves, put a puppet into your hand. Would you look at that? Unfortunately, that's not exactly the right time. But I can see the structure. There's something here. There is an Evo-focused puppet craft. You can do it. You can do it. And because of the structure of puppets and the sheer, just absolute paper-thin survivability of them, it works so well into my ideal endgame. Like, there's something here. Right, because at least Craftsman Pride gives us puppets. It's more puppets. And then we don't even need to worry about forged weaponry. Because, like, sure, like, the +2/+2 is nice. Right? rally 10 +4/+4. At that point, it's worth it. But we can get, effectively, the +2, the attack, from Orcus. Then that is still 3. Like, the transformation is neat. Put a puppet in your hand. If you have 3 cards or less. Yeah, so that's... Oh no, Prodigal's becoming a train! He's been transmuted! Yeah, no. Not this deck. Put a puppet in your hand and give it bing. And he had 6? Wait, you're Choo Choo Charles and the Train Factory? Fellas, we might be in trouble. Choo Choo Charles 2. Infinite Choo. Phantom Blade Wielder. I like the Cutter Jib. Can I add you, please? If you have at least 1 play point, put a puppet in your hand. That's not bad. Evolve, recover 1 play point at the end of your turn. If you have at least 1 play point, put a puppet in your hand. I mean... more chew than you can chew on. No! So much food is gonna go to waste. Alright, hold up. Well, just given we're considering cards, I'm throwing in one-ofs. One play point portal craft spell. Put a random puppet. Wait, give a random puppet in your hand, +4. Enhance 7. Put 2 puppets in your hand, then give 2 random puppets. Ooh. Fun, but also enhance 7. I guess that's not bad. Especially because that's, what, 6/1 puppets, assuming we have the Orcus in hand? Amulet, count on 3, put a puppet in your hand. At the end of your turn, put a puppet in your hand. That might be what we're looking for. That's 4 puppets. Whenever another allied follower is destroyed, give -1/-1 to a random enemy follower. I would prefer to just do the damage outright. But we might have to lean into that if our damage is a little too low. Fanfare, put a puppet in your hand, which is all well and good. Give all allied puppet the following effect. Last word, summon a blossoming flower doll? That's kind of nuts, actually. That's... Because they're all puppets, so I get to make sure they die. Because it's last words, the puppets... Wait, is that specifically from destruction? Yeah, but puppets are banished. No, at the end of your opponent's turn, destroy this follower. It is destroyed. Is Doll Lady good? I don't remember. Put enhanced puppet in your hand. I mean, it's not bad, but maybe later. Maybe The Inauspicious Puppeteer is also, it's really nice for just that initial damage there, but... And like put 2 puppets in hand, which... Maybe? Fanfare and last words, put a puppet in hand. Finish card in your hand, put a copy of it in your deck. Very nice for just getting what we need. Zero play point, 2 3-star ward. At the end of your opponent's turn, destroy this follower. Okay, so it can still, like, strike leader, take some hits. Card will be treated as a puppet, which is great news. 1 play point, Portalcraft, and this is 2 cost, so we actually get that 2/3 storm turn 2. And we can evo for an enhanced puppet if we wind up needing it. 1 play point, Portalcraft spell, give Bane to an unevolved allied puppet. If at least 10 allied followers have been destroyed this match, give it +2/+2. If at least 20 have been destroyed, evolve it. Yep. Sure, bro. At least we're keeping it lower cost. I'd like to see that. Summon an enhanced puppet. Wait, yeah. Summon an enhanced puppet and puppet. Nice. Okay, so it's just 4 damage on the board. Give the first follower last word, summon a puppet. Give the second last word. That's like that's insane, isn't it? That's 8 damage from a 2? That might just, That seems, pretty straightforward. That seems like a... Yeah. Put a puppet in your hand, give it +3/+3, and then release down followers have been destroyed this match, give drain. Right? Oh, wait, yeah, and that actually synergizes because... Stuff. Things. It goes in hand, which is the big thing. Yeah, like, this... is still nice. I don't know if we need it, though. Especially with, like, the sheer quantity of damage we can get with the puppets, and the upkeep we're getting of them. Destroy one! I mean, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. That's right, I should be seeing if there's any, like, recover Evo point stuff. Because at least at this point, we're pretty good. Wait, Wielder of the Cosmos has recover Evo? Stormlord gain the ability to evolve for 0. 2 play points, 3 damage, 2 damage. You liar! You liar! Okay. Freya, put a random follower with a trait from your deck into your hand. That's so vague. I mean, I guess it might be cool. If you have more evolution points than your opponent, recover 1 play point. Just like, neat. Oh no, it's him. Maribane. Default damage to random enemy follower. Then if there are no duplicate cards in your deck, draw a card, recover 2 evil. No. Giant Paradise, well, but 2 different... No. Festive. Festive detected. Run. Rest Fanfare, if there are no duplicate cards in your deck. Sorry, I was taken aback by the cool. She's very cool. She's very cool. There are no duplicate cards from your deck, excluding condemned cards. Put a random 1 play point follower from your deck in your hand, which unfortunately does not apply. Recover 1 evolution point, then release 10 allied followers. Open destroy this match, draw 2 cards. Not bad. Draw 2 cards. If you have more evolution points than your opponent, restore 2 defense to your leader and recover 2 play points. Radiant artifacts, ew. Recover, evolve. It's not what we're looking for. Alpha core, recover 1 evolution point for 7. It's a little bit late. Embodiment of Koikatsu. And up. Been War, Fanfare, destroy all other allied followers. Gain XX. Recover X play points. X equals the number of followers destroyed. Okay. At the end of your turn, if this follower's attack is at least 5, draw 3 cards, destroy 2 random enemy followers, and... Okay, alright. Point taken. Like, I mean, it's too good. It's too good. Okay, and what do we... Right, because Blossoming Flower Girl, right? Because, like, that's the thing, right, is... That's probably not ideal. This probably isn't ideal. But it's so funny. It's so funny that we could... Oh, wait. No. Because we set 4 puppets. Wait, no. How does that work? How does it work? Okay, you set Blossoming Flower Girl, 3 puppets. First 3 puppets, actually. Then her. Then... Sure enough, this is turn 7. But then you set Aeon. Eon, probably. Oh, no. Sorry. The order is very specific. 3 puppets. Blossoming Flower Girl. Blossoming Flower Doll. Blossoming Flower Girl might be a different card. Have all of the puppets trade out, so they become Blossoming Flower Dolls. Then you set Eon, which then kills all 4 of them, giving you 4 puppets in hand, who you can play for free, in addition to your 4 free play points. Puppet gaming. Like, I don't know if this is the most useful. Like, yeah, again, that's like turn 7. I have to set Mia, and she has to live. That's the problem. This is a card that the enemy has to ignore. Which isn't likely. And all of that for 1 turn of her producing a puppet, at which point it's getting destroyed next turn, probably. Whereas this does, like, a very similar thing. Without that weird flex to it. Yeah, like, Cosmos... Technically, he does let me... It's just... Like, okay, so... If I roll a 4, he just does things. But that's the thing. This isn't a deck that can just, like, do fun things. This is a deck of unfun, destroy you, you're not allowed to play the game. Right? That's the whole point. So we're removing Wielder of the Cosmos. Spy. We'll put him in the next one. We're making a Bahamut deck. Because I have seen some cards here that seem quite handy for our purposes. And then that's 2 extra. Because Dwarf Engineer is neat. I don't... Because that's put Puppet in hand. And give it Drain. In theory, I don't need Drain. Right? Because I just need to survive. Because... Like, you know, it's the thing. It's the thing. Okay, how realistic is it for that to happen? Yeah, like, and then there's these 5-cost spells. Which does allow us to do some damage, but it's probably better to just go into the puppets, just given we have so many effects now that are like, oh man, based on allied follower destruction. Next, we could bump most of these up. Just by 1. Right? Did I remove Roaring Thunder? Apparently I did. Yeah, enhance 5 of all this follower. If another allied effect has transformed a card in play this match. Because I could put in a Lococo. But, like, yeah, is this necessary? Probably not. As much as I like this card, this is probably not what we're looking for. We do still have Silva in here, and I don't know if we need Silva. Because, like, yeah, the extra, like, plinks are really just for damage. And I think at this point, we're hitting the threshold for this. I think we're good. Just with the sheer quantity of puppets we have, we can probably get that down. I guess the problem is I can't... The goal isn't to get it down to 10. It's to get it down to 2 or 0. And it's like... That's a lot. Yeah, Mia might be too slow. It's the thing. Where... Yeah, this Dance 7 is, like, neat, kinda, but, like, it's not super good. Grimnir! Dex damage to all enemy followers. X was the number of times that followers have evolved this match. That's very fun. Not really what we're looking for, though. Yeah, because then that could be another Lalth. Lalth! Because that's it. It's good. It's good stuff, man. And also, a free the 1 point Evo. Wowza. Honestly, yeah, I want to triple up on Lunaloo. Power. Because, like, yeah, that would be lower. So, like, foul. Until the end of your opponent's turn, get -4, -0 to random enemy follower with the highest attack in play. Oh! Damage. Give all allied followers the ability to attack 2 times per turn. At the end of turns, you are unable to evolve. Wait, at the end of turns, you are unable to evolve. Return this. You can bounce it? You can bounce it back? As if you're not killing with the Super Skybound art. But yeah, either way, I mean, like, yeah, it looks good to me. How expensive? It's only 56,000 vials. It's okay. It's only 56,000 vials. For unknown reasons. Yeah, and then I do want to get a Bahamut. Yeah, ultimate Bahamuto. My guy. Right, because now we just search for Playpoint. Yep, if it's fused with both, recover 6 play points. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Terra Venus. Put a random follower that originally costs at least 9 play points from your deck into your hand. Recover 6 play points. At the start of your opponent's turn, if there are any allied followers that originally cost at least 9 play points in deck, destroy all enemy cards. The same. Phenomenal. Wow. I mean, you know, I might consider that board wipe. Just because, you know, on the off chance that we don't get Ultimate Bahamut out, we can still use Ultimate Bahamut as a second board wipe after playing Terra Venus. You guys slowly scroll to the back. It's probably not going to be like all the way. Lord of the Cosmos. He's back. He's back. You know why? Recover 2 play points. It's optimal. It's optimal, guys. Come on. It's Wizard of the Cosmos. Lashana! Wow! Burial right. Put a... You have floor in your hands. Yeah. That's what I thought. It's weird to see that on a Portal Craft card. Normally, that's like a shadow thing. Well, if at least 10 allied followers have been destroyed this match, put a copy of a random allied 3 playpoint follower and 4 playpoint follower destroyed this match into your hand. That's fun. Calamity's Genesis. Very thematically appropriate. Magisterial Dreadnoughts. At the start of your turn, if at least 5 allied followers that cost at least 5 play points have been destroyed this match, invoke this card. Fun. When this follower comes into play, summon a World Eliminator. A what now? When this follower leaves play, put 2 Ruiners. When this follower leaves play, put 2 Ruiners of Eden, or Ruiner of Edens into your deck. Transformation doesn't count as leaving play. Okay, World Eliminator, 3/3 Rush. Last words, increase your leader's maximum defense by 2 and restore 2 defense to your leader. How fun. That is very antithetical to... Okay, whatever. Ruiner of Eden. Invocation. At the start of your turn, if at least 10 allied followers that cost only 5 play points have been destroyed this match, invoke this card. Well, that's fine, because it's being invoked by that. Bane. Ward. When this follower comes into play, summon 3 World Eliminators and give them Bane. Jesus! When this follower leaves play, put the Calamity's End into your deck. Calamity's End, 0 cost play point. At the start of your turn, if at least 20 allied followers that cost at least 5 play points have been destroyed this match, reveal this card from your deck, put it into your hand, put it up to 1 copy per turn, and recover 2 evolution points. If 3 or less of your evolution points have been used this match, put a Calamity's End into your deck. Otherwise, win the match! Whoa! Not what we're looking for. No thank you. That's too much shenanigans. I understand that I'm going for a silly, no fun thing, but listen, that's too much. Whenever an allied follower, artifact follower comes into play, do the thing. Sector. Okay, +2/+2 if an allied neutral follower that causes... The next time damage is dealt to this follower, reduce that damage to 0. Can't say put a random neutral follower that costs at least 7 play points from your deck into your hand. It's the same card. It's the same card. They did it again. Just verbatim. It's the same. It's the same one. It's the same card. At the end of your turn, if you have at least 2 play points, no allied cards are in play, and at least 1 enemy card you have to invoke. But no thank you. Reduce damage from effects to 0. At the end of your turn, if you have more evolution points than your opponent, after an Evo, which is very curious, gain an empty play point orb. Oh! Have fun. Right, because that's the thing, right? I'm in Portal specifically because of Deus Ex, which will be showing up at some point here, but destroy an enemy follower or amulet costs 2 play points or less and hand 6. Wow. Amazing. Destroy all followers that cost 5 points or more. I guess I should probably add in like a recover. Whenever you play a card using its enhance effect, recover X play points. X equals the enhance cost minus 2. That's very funny. Yeah, with a trait. Have you played Hollow Knight or Silksong? I have played Hollow Knight. We started a playthrough of Hollow Knight, actually, on the channel, and I just never finished it. But I have finished the game. And I have access to Silksong, but I have not started it yet. If there are no duplicate cards in your deck, yes. I almost want to run no dupes, right? Because it doesn't matter that we don't have dupes. Just as long as I have a way of returning Bahamut to the deck. Right, because then we can run no dupes and like a bunch of invoke stuff. And like that, yeah, that sounds like a fun gimmick. Duplicate. That is so little. Okay, yeah. There are no duplicates. A random 1 play point. Oh, this is 1 play point. Yo! Synergy! Cutthroat Convict. Because then the problem is we need Enhance. But then Enhance does give us the play points back. So it does synergize with Bahamut. Heaven's Gate. At the end of your turn, if you have at least 5 play points and there are no allied Heaven's Gates in play, invoke this card. You can just get it for free if you want. When this amulet is in play, both leaders have the following effects. At the start of your turn, subtract 3 from the cost of a random card in your hand. Subtract 10 instead? Dude. Wait, yeah, that's huge. That's huge. That's massive. And Mirabane is not gonna be in here, right? Because he's gonna, like, replace my deck. Banish all duplicate cards in your deck. Then, if you have at least 20 cards in your deck, give your leader the following effect. At the end of your turn, if any allied followers that cost 6 play points or less are in play, deal 5 damage to a random enemy follower. And then, if any allied followers that cost at least 6 play points are in play, deal 3 damage to the enemy leader. Wow. And he is neutral, but yeah, no, Lyria is way too risky. Just deal 5 You just deal damage to her just for free. You just leave him there. If there are no duplicate cards in your deck, excluding Mirabane, Omen of 1, give your leader the following effect. At the end of your turn, if only 1 allied follower is in play, give +2/+2 to a random out. Why are we even playing these semantics? Why are we even... Oh, it's a random point gain. Bro, just say give it to the follower. Oh, but then it needs to be a random selection, because what if the card can't be targeted by effects? I don't care. I don't care. Give 2 damage, deal 2 damage to a random enemy follower, and then deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. Sure, why not? This has gone from a silly deck, I mean, from a, like, oh man, I'm gonna use Bahamut to destroy any love for the game, to, oh man, silly invoke, yay! Okay, we got 2 pages of invokes, which is, that's good. That's good for us. If you have at least 5 play points, invoke this card. Because that's the problem, right? A lot of these invokes are, like, if you have play points. If Resonance has been active for you at least 10 times, which, that's gonna be a while. That's gonna be a bit. I don't know if we're gonna hit that, really. Machina, 10th turn or later, way too late. I've been destroyed this match. Invoke this card. Oh. If you played cards that originally caused 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 play points this match. I don't. We'll see. We'll see. We'll include Zerial. But that seems highly unlikely, given the structure of the deck. If you have at least 4 play points, and there are no allied Colosseum on highs in play, invoke this card. Like, yeah, there's no way. Right? They want me to play 4 play points? Like, that... Because they're not saying play point orbs. They're saying play points. If any other Colosseum on highs are in play, draw 2 cards. Destroy this amulet. When this amulet is in play, both leaders have the following effect. Once on each of your turn, when you play a follower, give it +2/+2 or not. Very funny. Start of your turn, if you and your opponent have 10 play point orbs, invoke this card. Then put a Ravenous Sweetness into your hand. A little bit late. A little bit late. But I guess we're not ending when Bahamut comes out. Not bad to have. Am I running Apollo? Rally 10, invoke this card. I don't think Rally 10 is super likely. But you never know, I suppose. If at least 10 allied artifact cards have been destroyed this match, that's not happening. 21, Zelgenia, the world. Okay. Oh, it's the guy! It's the guy! Wow! At the start of your 10th turn, invoke this card, then evolve... That is actually very funny. Fanfare is not going to proc. Can't be evolved using Evo points. Right. So it's either the Fanfare, which gives us survivability, or the Invoke. I'm sure. I mean, at least he's got flex. At the end of your turn, if you have at least 1 play point, and you have more evolution points than your opponent, invoke this card. I always dislike this. Whereas, like, oh man, if you have more evolution points than your opponent. Because, like, I guess technically, turn 1, we do have... If we come out player 1 side, we have more play points than the opponent for 1 turn. And that's all we need for the invoke. And that's important. And then turn... Yeah, because then I guess turn 2... Or rather, player 2, as soon as they get Evo, they have more because they have access to their 3 Evo points. It's a weirdin'. It's a weirdin'. Put a random academic card from your deck into your hand. I don't think that matters. I'll put it in just in case there's an academic follower. Simply use a ramp card. I mean, you don't even need to use the ramp. Unless you're referring to something else. Yeah, Rally Pen. Like, aside from this. The whole Evo point thing. Okay, so then... Enhance is our... Oh, man, that's a lot. That's a lot of enhance. Maybe more play points. Oh, it's more evolution points. Yeah. But speaking of play points. Just goes that refund Evo points. Oh yeah, but even then, like, it's structured in such a way where if you are either a player 1 or a player 2, the invoke is guaranteed to proc. But, like, cards that don't use it to invoke, on player 1 side, you're kind of screwed. Just because, even if you do use the play point to recover, in this game, player 1 has 1 less evolution point than player 2. So as long as player 2 keeps their play points at 3, or even if they drop down to 2, right? Because if you have to have more, not equal to. So as long as they only use 1 Evo point and keep refunding it, player 1 actually just can't get this effect off. I guess I should just search for Deus Ex. Right, because it is artifacts. Yep, if you have more evolution points, then your opponent changes its cost to 3. Use 0 evolution points on turns you're unable to evolve. Wow. Oh my god, wow. Wait, because at least I like this, this enhanced thing we got going on. It's just, you know, we just have to draw 1 in 40 at the start of the turn. Or rather, by turn 4. It's only incredibly specific. Alright, well, where's Lyria? Because I need to look for things with, like, her wording. Archer Throne! Not Lyria, Lyriel. Until the end of your opponent's turn, give all allies the following effect. Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, put a random neutral follower that costs at least 7 play points. Yep, from your deck into your hand. So this is... Put a random Machina card from your deck into your hand, otherwise draw a card. Put a random artifact card from your deck into your hand. Put 2 analyzing artifacts into your hand, draw a card. At the end of your turn, if 5 artifact followers or less have been added to your deck this match, draw a card. Otherwise, put a random... Yeah, like, I don't really capitalize off that well. That's Machina. Archangel of Remembrance. Banish an enemy follower with 1 defense. Evolve. Banish a card from your hand. Copy of it into your deck. Draw 2 cards. In theory, we get Evo points back. Goblin Mage! Not a goblin. Explicitly. Banish follower from your hand, reveal a copy of that follower and put it into your deck. Then put a random follower with an original cost less than the banished follower's original cost from your deck into your hand. That is actually what I'm looking for. I need more ways to get Cutthroat. Put a random follower with a trait from your deck into your hand. Bane? Asphalt actually is perfect here. Wait a minute, Asphalt gives us Cutthroat because he's condemned. It gives us the cool-looking lady because she's condemned. And she gives us the guy. Okay, we're good. We're good. We got there. We got there. Unfettered Maiden, banish card from your hand, copy of your deck. At the end of this turn, draw a card. Whenever Resonance becomes active for you, restore 1 defense to all allies. I mean, that's cool. We're not really playing Resonance. Okay, what do you do? Banish a card from your hand, put a copy of it in your deck at the end of your turn. I see. They just kind of summon each other. Oh. They are very funny. Whenever cards are used to this card, if artifact followers or less have been added. No. And no. At the end of your turn, randomly activate one of the following effects. Which again, this is what I was talking about. If you have more evolution points than your opponent, activate all 3 instead. This is a card you have to play. It's like, yep, you gotta. That's a very like, if you're playing open deck, and the opponent knows you have this, and they get player 2, you're ruined. But sure enough, it is one of those things where it's like, you can do stuff to force their hand, I guess. But that's all heart of the cards. Increase your opponent's maximum defense by 1, restore 1 defense to your leader. Put a random portal craft follower from your deck into your hand, which is pretty good for us. Oh yeah, and that's part of this one. Yeah, it's just, we just have the chance to... Sure. Throw it in. Why not? Do play point follower from your deck in your hand. Sure. Why not? Yeah, how are we? I mean, we need a 7 cost. We need a 7 cost. And another 8 cost, for that matter. Oh, wait, no! That originally cost that. Wait, no, he's counter to enhance. No, Zerial! Okay, bye, Zerial. Yeah. Give this follower the following effect and Vulcan. Reduce damage to this follower to 0. Banish all Zerial. Affected by other cards' effects. Bye, Zerial. No fun. No fun. Ragna. Like from Blaze Blue? And hands 9. And it's specifically follower. Whenever you play a card using its enhance effect, not a follower specifically. Put one of the following cards in your hand. Do any of these have 0 play point, 10-10, discard your hand to give your leader the following effect? Change the leader's maximum defense to 2. What? If you have 4 cards or more in your deck, banish all cards in your deck until only 3 cards remain. Then banish all other followers' name outs. Lose 8 play point orbs. No. I guess that's the thing. I can take this. Yeah, because if I play this, and then we invoke Bahamut, and then they only have 5 cards, and then we make it so their health is 2. That's dumb. That's dumb. Destroy a random enemy follower and just draw a card. Okay, yeah, this is a very flexy enhance. That's what we like to see. Nice enhanced puppet. As useless. What else we got? Yeah, art. Makes me sick. The enhance is too simple. Get out of here. Enhance 10. Deal 1 damage to all enemies 4 times. Just for the love of the game. I mean, it is enhance 10, which gives us 8 play points. I think I'm gonna run it. I think I'm gonna run it. Enhance 5, gain +2/+2. Morigna's Gospel. Give a random ally follower +3/+3. Draw 3 cards for the defense to your leader. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And the best part is, we could play that because we have 7 play points. Sure, and she's free. We may as well. Sure, man. So why not? Combustion Demon. It sounds like my kind of guy. Follow the following effect when this follower leaves play, banish it instead. Nice. Summon a Combustion Demon. Evolve Combustion Demons. Sure! Throw them in! Why not? Enhance 7. Summon a bunch of goblins. Evolve all unevolved allied goblins. Maybe. Draw a card. Add 3 to this amulet's countdown. In your turn, draw a card. I mean, we don't really have any draw. I mean, aside from the draw that we have. Okay, yeah, Lane Crest isn't doing anything. Wait, oh, hold up. Can I... That wasn't a trait. It was a trait. It is a trait. Oh, okay, but the problem is this is going to directly... All. If you have at least one play point, and you have more evolution points than your opponent, invoke this card. If you have 0 evolution, yeah, put a random academic card from your deck into your hand. During your turn, when an allied academic follower comes into play, give it +1/+1, store 1 defense to your leader, and it's the same now. And that's not this turn, during your turn. Sure. Sure. Why not? It gets Judith in our hand sooner. Fine by me. Sure. Cool. Creeping slime. I mean, that's an evolve. I rather like my evolves. I can't help but notice that enhanced 6 for a 4/4 it can't be attacked. It's just a 4/4 with ambush. I mean, that's pretty funny. But I'll take the ambush check, why not? Summon a friend. Last word, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Do this 3 times. Wait, why do you have mention of strike? Oh, right. Follower strike. And she gets to shoot them before punching them. Very fun. Sure. You're part of the team now. Condemned follower mentioned. With enhance. 3 cost. Not affected by the big stuff. Summon a Black Crest Underling. Ah, yep, it's just... So that's 6 damage. And I can't help but notice that this is 7, which actually puts us down to 5. Where is she? Oh, right, she's like a 3 cost. Oh, no, it's enhanced 6. Dang. Gain +1/+1 and the ability to evolve for 0 evolution points. At the end of your turn, if you have at least 1 play point, gain +1/+1. And if you have at least 3 play points, destroy a random enemy follower. Sure, bro. Why not? Throw them in. This is literally just but throw in enhance. Just do it. Just throw in the enhance. There's like a bunch of other stuff I can do with this. But, you know, it's fine because we have 11 more cards and they're all individual cards. Evolve all unevolved allied aimless gunners. Sure, why not? This might be a mistake. I might be making a mistake. Realistically, what are we looking at here, right? Because we have some like early draw. We have Gilnalese. Yeah, like Freya, we don't really have to care about this. It's like the recovering 1 play point is nice. Actually, Freya's insanely good. Because if it is turn 4, we can play Ambitious Goblin Mage and Freya, which regenerates us 1 play point, which sets Lanecrest for free, which draws Judith for free. Summon Divine Treasure. Then summon a Divine Treasure Herald? Uh-huh. Cool. Yeah, sure, why not? Throw it in. Love of the game. I mean, there's a realistic chance of that happening. Like, sure. Why not? Put her in. And plus, she's got, like, some extra, like, removal stuff if we need to. Enhance. Enhance 7, get +4/+4. It's 10, gain 8/8. Sure. Enhance 6. Just do it all, sure. Gain the ability to evolve for free. Deal 2 damage to all. Sure! Summon a go, Robo-Me! Last word, summon a Robo-Me Steel Warrior. It's a 5/5 with war. That's pretty good, actually. Wait, you just set it and we just get a 5/5 with ward every turn? Oh! Oh, I see. It's not every turn, it's... Right. My bad. Maybe. We'll see how we're feeling. We have 5 cards to go. Can +1/+1 in Storm. Strike. Subtract 1 from the cost of all Machina cards in hand. Enhanced Tiger. You probably don't actually have an enhance yet. Absolute Modesty. Accelerate 1. Enhance 7. Gain the ability to evolve for 0. Yeah, we're not using the Accelerate ever. How about... No, it's X equals number of different artifacts. Of course. I do rather like having all of these storm cards in that are just randomly enhanced to attack a million times. They're very fun. Restore 2 defense to your leader. Let's accelerate. I mean, at the same time, having some accelerate probably isn't too bad, just considering how, like, high cost this deck is. I say that as most of them are 2s and 3s, but that's because we're going for the enhance. Restore 2 defense to your leader, direct cards. Like, yeah, because it's some nice draw. Oh, I see. I need to enhance to use the accelerate. Give Storm to another allied follower. I guess it's at the end of my turn. It's not... Yeah, okay. Yeah, he already has Storm. I'm not super sure if I need this. Right, because that's... I mean, I guess I can give her Storm. That's like, eh. Can give the Creeping Slime. No. The Toy Master. Yeah. Okay. That might actually be worth it. Right? Because you're supposed to be using that for the enhanced puppets. But the fact that we can use the recovered play points to play another enhanced card is pretty funny. I guess the problem is we'd be paying for Yeah, because we would, if we're at 6, it costs 4, and then we would need an enhanced 2, and that's not real. And a free Evo, say less. Artifact, no thank you. In the following effect, at the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to a melee foe. Sure. Fuck! Servant of Darkness! Yes! Probably. Yeah, because that's the thing, right? We play the 5. This is enhance 8. You're not supposed to be able to play it same turn. But we get to play it same turn and have a play point to spare. It's very funny. Yeah, Vulture's follower can't be attacked. I mean, I guess, because that's the thing, right? Rhino Man, the enhance 7, it's down 5. I'm pretty sure it's 6 for slime. What's the highest? Give the enemy leader the following effect. At the start of your next turn, randomly discard 2 cards from your hand. That just seems unfun. I don't... Like, listen, I understand I'm running Bahamut into you have 2 life, but discarding cards from hand... Is that really ideal? I don't know. Enhanced Puppet mentioned. Enhanced 9, game +3/+3. I mean, we love to see a 10 enhance. Evolve this follower and change its attack to X until the end of turn. X equals the number of allied artifact cards destroyed this match. Never mind. The Epicurean Angel. Restore 6 defense. Restore 10 defense instead. Do we need that? Summon Lloyd or Victoria. Put a puppet in your hand. Meh. Hermit! Hermit mentioned! Hermits are funny. Destroy a random enemy follower and a random... a random allied follower and a random enemy follower. Enhance 8. Destroy 2 instead. We're not really running too much defense stuff. Or destruction stuff. My apologies. Summon an ancient artifact. Yeah, paradigm shift. Meh. Divine Retribution. Destroy a random enemy follower with the highest attack in play. I mean, I'm running a lot of enhance. Yeah, we're back. Throw in Rhino as we go back through. Because, like, Smeltwork might not be bad. Just because our draw is a little thin. Yeah, draw 2 cards if you have more evolution points than your opponent. Just a little specific. Draw 2 cards, recover exploit points. It's academic cards, which is not going to be happening. Follow medicine, put a random artifact. Artifact! No. You don't recover play points. You do recover. What the fuck? Oh, I see more. If you have more Evo points. At least that is turn 4. which is kind of ideal. Do any of these have an enhance? I don't think so. Yeah. Meh. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good for us. Once on each of your turns, when you play a follower, recover 1 play point. Okay, okay, yep, that's our guy. That's our guy. This is our guy. We need him. Yeah. Evolve this follower and recover 2 play points. Resonance does happen. It's just that, yeah, we're not really getting too much off that. Like, we have a lot of 2s, but how many of our 2s can we play confidently? Like, yeah, 'cause I do want Arc. But at the same time, it's a chance. It's a chance for the draw. Like, do I really want to be relying on that? Is that insane? I mean, yeah, like, how much are we getting out of 3? Because that's where we start running into problems, right? This all hinges on Cutthroat. I remember having to use Guitarist for draws during a rotation because I had nothing else. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Sometimes that's just how it goes. Like, I guess it's not the worst. It's just, man, I have to have something on hand to get that play point. And I don't know if we do. And yeah, like, I probably could get rid of Mikael, just because... Rally 10! I mean, we are hitting Rally 10. But, like... How soon are we hitting Rally 10? Because at least this is Evolve, we get 2 play points. It gives us some nice little flex. It's a ward. You know, it's a tool. It's a tool. Destroy an enemy follower. Whenever Resonance becomes active for you, recover 1 play point. Which is neat. I don't think we're using Resonance enough. What a time back when Portal first joined the chat. They used the Resonance mechanic. Oh yeah. Because, like, it's a neat thing. It's just, man. You really gotta build for it. You really do. Which, you could say the same about Puppet. You could say the same about Artifact. But, it seems really specific with the way that it works. Alright, we were gonna add Jupiter. Banish an enemy follower, draw a card, recover 2 play points. If ally followers have evolved at least 5 times this match, recover 4 play points instead. That's basically the enhanced cost. So worth it. And I do know we're over. I'm just putting our options on the table. Well, that's not happening. Yeah, recover 2 play points. Which, at least that is on Fanfare, recover 2 play points. And that's kind of the same thing, right? But it's also with an extra effect that we're not interacting with. I don't think I want this one. I don't think I want the robot. Yeah, even on festive followers. We need festive followers. We don't have festive followers. There's you, but... we need to get... very specific stuff going. And it's 3 cards. It's 3 of them. Summon a bull bike, put a puppet in your hand. Fanfare, recover. Wait, what? Wait, like for free? I think I saw someone do this whole time. Oh yeah, understandably. I mean, just like looking at it, it's a very fun, a fun little deck. Do I want that? I mean, that almost feels like insurance. And it's like, I guess, yeah, because I'm getting rid of Mikael. Get rid of him. I have to keep the lower draw. Awaken Ragna is a 9. Arc. It's... Arc is draw. It's chance draw. It's... because we have a lot of enhanced 6s. But at the same time, I mean, having Death Gunner as the fallback after an enhanced 6 is pretty good. Right? Just because you get 3 extra damage in, you get to draw. He still does stuff. He doesn't evolve, sure. Which, he's got a nice little effect. Does stuff. Does 3 damage forward, draw a card. Like, yeah, he just happens. It just happens, but... How does a 4 cost do that much? Yeah, that's a great question. That's card games. That's card games. You print enough of them, eventually you're gonna make something that's just obscene. Yeah, Flaming Glass. I remember you being kinda iffy. Because you're like Death Gunner, but you don't draw. It's like you do 1 more damage, but it's also split. Which could be good or bad, depending, you know? It's like... I do wonder about this one. Or, like, I guess putting the 1313 on board is very funny. And it could eat. Yeah, because it basically threatens Bahamut before Bahamut's on the field. Oh, that's right, because it doesn't matter what everything costs, because Heaven's Gate! Oh, wait, no. Wait, Heaven's Gate doesn't do anything for me, because I'm explicitly decreasing the cost of the card, but the enhanced cost remains the same. Man! Who do you think you are, dragon? Well, I mean, I just thought it was funny. Because at the end of the day... Wait a minute. Wait, that's counter, because I'm not even spending the play points. Damn. I have to make this deck again. I have to make this exact concept again. Yeah, sure. Get around. There we go. Actually, what were you? Right, because we have some Evo point regen, so we'll leave it in. Right, I'm supposed to have more bounce because of the potential of having... I'm using bounce in a bunch of different ways. Return to deck stuff. Because I gotta have the ability to keep him there. Because I need to invoke him. I need to invoke him. That's the entire point. It's only 43,000 vials. It's not even that much. It's really not. And of course, there's only one thing I could title this deck. Bahamut. It's a theoretical deck. Don't worry. One day it'll be realized. After the ashes have settled, and Shadowverse 1 rises from the ashes. Bahamuto, just the same, shall rise. Yeah. I expected to do more just like looking at pre-existing decks I had rather than making decks, but you know, hopefully fun was... Actually, before this game dies, I need to talk about my favorite card in the game. Marie! I like this card a lot. I know it only procs once. It looks gross. What? But she's such a humble little spellcaster. She has the flower power. How do I build a board with that thing around? You don't! Marie! Destroyer of worlds! I mean, actually, she's not that bad to just like slap in the face. But I appreciate her. She's cool, and the design is neat, and she's coming back into Worlds Beyond, but she's paired with someone else because apparently the outcry of people being upset about the Abysscraft stuff wasn't loud enough because they just made an entire set of them bearing guards together. Anyway. Anyway. That's where we're gonna call it. With some random portal decks being built. This game, pardon, not the deck. This game has a lot of very fun cards. And I look forward to its resurgence after the death of the official server. Oh, 07. And that is where we're calling it. So, thanks a bunch for stopping by. I hope y'all enjoyed just talking about the cards, just making some decks, you know? Just looking at the options that are available in the game. And of course, just a reminder that the fundraiser is there for the unofficial community server. Of course, the link is still prominent in the YouTube chat because we don't have viewers on the YouTube chat, but I will drop it again here, just in case anybody wants to go give it a look, see what it's about. Back up their saves. Refer to the stream title. It's very straightforward. But yeah. Hope y'all had a good time. I'll see you when I see ya. In an age of no official Shadowverse 1.